Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Auto Cars, where innovation meets the road, where luxury dares to defy the status quo, and where we take you deep into the world of next-generation vehicles that are rewriting the rules. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and buckle up, because today, we're not just unveiling a car, we're stepping into the future with one of the most talked about electric luxury crossovers coming out of China. This is the 2025 HiPhi X. Not just a vehicle, but a rolling expression of what's possible when technology, design, and imagination merge. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's dive into everything that makes the 2025 HiPhi X one of the most revolutionary vehicles to ever hit the market. The 2025 HiPhi X is not a car that follows conventions, it is one that breaks them. The brand HiPhi itself, under the Chinese company Human Horizons, is built on pushing boundaries, and the X represents the flagship that introduced the world to their philosophy, where the car is no longer a tool but a technological extension of lifestyle. For 2025, the X has been reimagined, refined, and re-engineered to a level that not only challenges Tesla and Lucid, but dares to step into uncharted territory. And it does so with a boldness that's uniquely Chinese in innovation yet universal in appeal. Let's start with its commanding presence. The 2025 HiPhi X doesn't look like your typical SUV, and that's intentional. With its spaceship-like front fascia, adaptive lighting systems, and the instantly recognizable split headlight design, this vehicle announces itself with flair. The silhouette is sleek, aerodynamic, and futuristic, yet still maintains an executive-class gravitas that makes it equally at home in a business district as it is in a tech expo. The butterfly-style suicide doors, which open upwards and outwards in theatrical fashion, aren't just for show, they serve practical entry and exit purposes, especially in tight urban settings. The gullwing-style rear doors with integrated robotic arms are a statement of futuristic luxury. These aren't gimmicks, they're functional innovations built to stand out in a world filled with sameness. Step inside, and you are immediately immersed in a cabin that feels like the fusion of a private jet, a luxury suite, and a gaming lounge. The 2025 HiPhi X interior is more than refined, it's immersive. Ambient lighting dances subtly through customizable themes. The 17-inch central infotainment screen, paired with a high-resolution instrument cluster and an additional display for the front passenger, creates a digital environment that surrounds you without overwhelming. And for 2025, the software has received a major upgrade, with a new AI-driven operating system called HiPhi OS 2.0. This OS understands voice, gesture, and biometric commands. The car remembers your preferences, predicts your needs, and adjusts accordingly. Every seat, including the rear ones, is climate-controlled, massaging, and fully adjustable, not just powered, but programmable. Audio is delivered via a world-first 23-speaker surround sound system co-developed with Meridian, featuring in-headrest speakers and noise cancellation tech that turns every drive into a private concert. Each door is electronically actuated and responds to touch, facial recognition, or remote command. You can set up profiles for every family member or VIP guest so the car greets them, adjusts to their posture, temperature preferences, and even mood lighting, all automatically. Performance is another area where the HiPhi X refuses to play it safe. Equipped with a dual-motor all-wheel drive system, the 2025 version produces 600 horsepower and can sprint from 0 to 60 in just over 3.8 seconds, shocking numbers for an electric SUV of this size. But speed is just part of the equation. The adaptive air suspension and electronically controlled dampers give it a ride quality comparable to the best from Germany. You get the smoothness of an S-Class combined with the dynamism of a Model X Plaid. And yet, it does all of this without the stiff arrogance of a traditional luxury SUV. The HiPhi X is about expression, not just execution. Battery tech sees a major leap forward. The 2025 HiPhi X features a 120 kWh solid-state battery option, giving it a real-world range of over 750 kilometers, or roughly 466 miles. This battery isn't just big, it's smart. The HiPhi battery management system monitors every cell with AI-level diagnostics, adjusting current flow, temperature regulation, and even preconditioning based on weather patterns and driving habits. With an 800-volt architecture, it supports ultra-fast charging, bringing the battery from 10% to 80% in under 20 minutes. And yes, it supports vehicle-to-grid and vehicle-to-load technologies. That means your HiPhi X can power your home, charge another EV, or even run your mobile office setup on the go. Speaking of offices, the 2025 HiPhi X might be the most work-friendly car ever built. The rear cabin can be configured into a full executive suite with fold-out workstations, 5G connected tablets, and cloud-synced productivity apps. Zoom calls, Google Workspace, or even AI-generated presentations, all accessible through the car's own neural processing unit. You can literally host a board meeting while gliding silently down the highway. But perhaps the most innovative feature of the 2025 HiPhi X is its integration of Level 4 autonomous driving tech. While still subject to local regulations, the hardware is already baked in. Multiple lidar sensors, radar arrays, ultrasonic detectors, and high-def cameras work in harmony with the in-house developed Horizon Journey 5 chipsets. This car doesn't just recognize stop signs, it anticipates pedestrian intent, understands local traffic habits, and predicts road conditions miles ahead by syncing with real-time cloud mapping. When laws allow, the HiPhi X will be capable of full autonomous drive in designated smart zones. Safety, as you'd expect, is nothing short of obsessive. It goes beyond airbags and collision avoidance. The HiPhi X comes with biosensors that detect your health condition while driving. If you're fatigued, distracted, or experience a medical anomaly, the car can slow down, pull over safely, and even alert emergency contacts or services. There's even a child monitoring system that uses thermal imaging to ensure no passenger is ever left behind. The cabin's air filtration system exceeds hospital-grade HEPA standards, with antiviral, anti-pollutant, and anti-allergen layers that adapt automatically to your environment. Now let's talk about personalization. You don't buy a HiPhi X, you design one. Over 30 exterior paint choices. Dozens of interior color combinations. Real wood, vegan leather, carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, it's all customizable. And for 2025, HiPhi's new Design Studio app allows you to co-create your spec in augmented reality, see it in real time, and then sync that data to a dealership or order online. Every vehicle is built to order, with delivery times averaging 6 to 8 weeks, thanks to HiPhi's vertically integrated smart factories. What about pricing? Well, this isn't an entry-level vehicle, but it also doesn't pretend to be. Starting at around $110,000 for the base 2025 model and going up to $160,000 for the fully loaded Executive Pro variant, the HiPhi X competes with the upper echelons of luxury, but gives you features and tech they haven't even thought of yet. And in many markets, it still qualifies for electric vehicle incentives. HiPhi's service model is also futuristic. There are no traditional dealerships. Instead, you get HiPhi hubs, ultra-modern experience centers staffed by product experts, not salespeople. Servicing is handled by mobile teams or concierge delivery to certified partner centers. Software updates happen over the air. Maintenance schedules are optimized by AI. If something goes wrong, chances are the car will know before you do. But more than just a list of specs, features, and price points, the 2025 HiPhi X is a philosophy. It represents the rise of Chinese luxury, not as an imitator but as an innovator. It's a vehicle that speaks the language of tech-savvy millennials, status-conscious executives, and sustainability-minded pioneers. It's for people who want a car that's more than just a car. It's a statement, a space, a sanctuary, and a smart device all in one. In the global automotive landscape, China has gone from follower to leader, and HiPhi is one of the boldest expressions of that shift. The 2025 HiPhi X doesn't ask for permission to compete, it redefines the competition. Whether you're in Los Angeles, Shanghai, Dubai, or Berlin, this is a vehicle that turns heads, starts conversations, and makes people question what they thought they knew about luxury EVs. So, what does the future look like? It looks like butterfly doors opening to reveal a cabin smarter than your phone. It looks like 600 horsepower of silent speed delivered with AI precision. It looks like a company daring to dream in pixels and programming, not just metal and machinery. The 2025 HiPhi X isn't just arriving, it's declaring a new era. And that brings us to the end of this deep dive into the 2025 HiPhi X. If you've made it this far, you know this vehicle is more than just another electric SUV. It's a revolution on wheels. Let us know in the comments, would you drive one? Would you trade your Tesla, BMW, or Mercedes for a HiPhi? Or is the world not ready yet for this level of smart luxury? We want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for riding with us through another chapter of the future. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, Subscribe for more in-depth looks at the world's most futuristic cars, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. Until then, keep your wheels spinning and your mind open. This is the channel where the future is already in motion. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Auto Cars, where innovation meets elegance, where technology reshapes mobility, and where we take you into the future, one breakthrough vehicle at a time. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because today, we're not just reviewing a car, we're stepping into the next evolution of intelligent transportation. This is the story of the 2025 HiPhi Y, a mid-size premium electric SUV from human horizons that's not only redefining luxury but transforming what it means to drive and be driven. So sit tight, buckle in, and join us as we go all in on the 2025 HiPhi Y, an EV that isn't following trends, it's creating them. The 2025 HiPhi Y emerges as the younger sibling to the HiPhi X, but don't mistake it for a stripped-down version. The Y is lighter, more agile, more accessible, and yet, just as futuristic. It represents the democratization of ultra-modern technology, a car built for thinkers, leaders, creators, and urbanites who demand more from every mile they travel. It's the bridge between science fiction and daily reality. And while the HiPhi X was all about bold statements, the Y takes those innovations and refines them into a beautifully sculpted, technologically immersive machine meant to be lived in every day. The first thing that strikes you about the HiPhi Y is its presence. Compact enough to thrive in the city, yet substantial enough to command attention on highways, the proportions are tight, the edges are smooth, and the surfaces are clean. Everything about the bodywork reflects aerodynamic precision. Active air vents, a retractable rear spoiler, pop-out door handles that disappear into the surface, a subtle LED light bar that spans the front grille. This isn't designed for vanity, this is form meeting advanced function. The intelligent LED matrix headlights adjust based on time, traffic, and weather conditions. And of course, the iconic split-opening doors remain, part of HiPhi's DNA. The front doors are standard electric, but the rear utilizes the brand's unique NT doors, upper gullwing and lower suicide, giving you unrestrained access to the rear cabin. It's visually dramatic and practically brilliant. Step inside and you're transported to a space that's unlike any SUV interior on the planet. The 2025 HiPhi Y balances form, technology, and comfort with astounding mastery. The minimalist dashboard is layered with premium materials, sustainable woods, soft vegan leathers, brushed metal, and customizable ambient lighting. The cockpit revolves around a panoramic triple-screen system, a 17-inch central touchscreen, a driver instrument panel, and an exclusive 15-inch passenger entertainment screen. Each screen operates on HiPhi OS 2.0, an AI-driven system that's more responsive, more personal, and more intuitive than ever before. The HiPhi Y also features the HiPhi Bot, an AI assistant capable of controlling over 300 car functions via voice, gesture, gaze, and even facial expressions. You don't just talk to the car, it learns how you talk, how you think, and how you like your environment set. The seats, each one is individually heated, ventilated, and massaging. You can adjust everything from lumbar depth to leg support with one swipe or voice command. The seats float slightly above an ultra-flat floor, offering more legroom than most sedans. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. They get a full entertainment system, reclining seats, and touch panel controls for lighting, music, and climate. And in 2025, HiPhi introduces the Smart Lounge mode, where the front passenger seat folds forward completely, converting the rear into a semi-lounging space with leg rests and immersive audio. Speaking of audio, the sound system is a 22-speaker immersive layout designed by British brand Meridian, with Dolby Atmos technology and customizable sound zones so each occupant hears their own ideal mix. Performance in the HiPhi Y is far from secondary. This SUV is offered in two variants, a dual-motor AWD version producing 500 horsepower and a single-motor RWD variant offering 331 horsepower. The dual-motor variant accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4.7 seconds, more than enough for a spirited drive in any condition. HiPhi has refined the vehicle dynamics with a new generation of torque vectoring, adaptive suspension, and low center of gravity tuning thanks to the battery placement. This isn't just fast, It's smooth, precise, and incredibly well balanced. Under the floor lies a 115 kWh battery pack capable of delivering over 810 kilometers of range under CLTC conditions, or around 500 miles in mixed real-world driving. HiPhi's battery chemistry has evolved, offering increased energy density and longer lifespan. It's also safer, using active thermal regulation, fireproof casing, and a predictive battery management system that optimizes charging and discharging cycles using AI analytics. The 2025 Y supports 800 volts ultra-fast DC charging, taking it from 10% to 80% in just 18 minutes at a compatible station. Smart integration is everywhere. The vehicle connects seamlessly to your smartphone, smart home, and cloud services. You can schedule climate preconditioning before your morning drive, view car health reports from your watch, or remotely control cabin functions with voice from inside your home. With a full OTA update system, the HiPhi Y evolves over time, learning new skills, gaining features, and even improving performance without ever visiting a service center. Autonomous driving capability is front and center. The HiPhi Y supports Level 3 semi-autonomous driving and is hardware-ready for Level 4. Equipped with 3 lidar units, 12 cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors, it creates a 360-degree real-time rendering of its environment. The HiPhi Pilot system can handle highway driving, urban traffic, and parking with minimal driver input. It also supports memory parking, where the car remembers complex parking maneuvers like multi-point turns in tight garage spaces and repeats them with a single tap. On the safety front, the HiPhi Y has been engineered with an obsessive focus. It's equipped with intelligent crash prediction, pedestrian detection, emergency lane assist, and fatigue monitoring systems that track your eye movement and body language to detect distraction or drowsiness. In emergency situations, the vehicle can autonomously pull over, activate hazards, and send location data to emergency services. Cabin safety extends beyond impact. Air purification and CO monitoring ensures passengers are always breathing clean, healthy air. One of the most intriguing aspects of the HiPhi Y is its modularity. The vehicle's electronic architecture is designed to accommodate future expansions. Want to add an external drone launch pad, an in-car gaming system, an AI copilot? You can. The HiPhi Y can literally be upgraded like a smartphone or gaming console. Third-party developers will soon be able to create apps and features that plug into the HiPhi OS, opening up an entirely new ecosystem for users to customize how their car behaves and performs. Let's talk about ownership. The HiPhi Y doesn't follow the conventional dealership model. Instead, HiPhi hubs, futuristic brand lounges in urban centers, allow you to interact with the car, the tech, and the community. Test drives are arranged on demand. Configurations are done via the HiPhi app using real-time AR overlays. Orders are placed online, and cars are delivered straight to your door. Service that happens on your schedule, at your location, with mobile technicians. All software diagnostics are remote. Customization plays a huge role. You can select from a wide range of exterior paints, two-tone options, matte finishes, and wheel designs. Interiors offer 3 design themes: Urban Elegance, Neo-Luxe, and Sport Chronos, each featuring distinct materials and colors. Want your name etched on the passenger display when the car boots up? You can do that too. The HiPhi Y is as much an extension of your digital identity as it is your physical transport. For sustainability, HiPhi has gone deep. The 2025 Y uses recycled materials in over 35% of its construction. The seat foam is plant-based. All aluminum is low carbon. Even the floor carpeting is made from reclaimed ocean plastics. And every HiPhi Y purchase includes 1 year of carbon offset credits supporting clean energy projects in Asia and Africa. This isn't just greenwashing, it's genuine commitment embedded into the product lifecycle. And here's the best part, the pricing. The 2025 HiPhi Y starts at approximately $68,000 for the single-motor variant and climbs to around $88,000 fully loaded. Considering the tech, the range, and the level of refinement, it's punching far above its price bracket. It undercuts the Model Y performance, outtechs the BMW X3, and feels like something Apple or Dyson would design if they ever built a car. But numbers don't fully capture what the HiPhi Y is. It's a symbol of how far EV design has come. It's an invitation to rethink what a midsize SUV should offer. It's the gateway to a new kind of driving experience where intelligence, luxury, and sustainability aren't separate checkboxes, they're standard equipment. With the Y, Human Horizons proves they're not just chasing the future, they're creating it. As we stand at the edge of a transportation revolution, it's clear that China's role is no longer that of a fast follower. With vehicles like the 2025 HiPhi Y, it's leading the way. It's setting benchmarks that legacy automakers are scrambling to catch. And it's doing so with style, strategy, and a stunning sense of ambition. This car isn't just for early adopters anymore. It's for professionals who value time, for families who want safety and comfort, for tech lovers who crave the latest and greatest, for dreamers who want their car to be as forward-thinking as they are. The HiPhi Y is more than mobility, it's modern living on four wheels. And that wraps our deep dive into the 2025 HiPhi Y. If you've stuck with us this far, you know this car is not just another name in the EV race. It's a contender, a statement, a challenge to everything we think we know about what a car can be. So let us know, is this your next electric SUV? Could this be the one that makes you switch from Tesla or Mercedes? What feature impressed you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more in-depth journeys into the world's most advanced vehicles. And turn on that notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. This is the place where the future is always one ride away. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep driving forward.